Students are stuck at home. Masks hide smiles. A microscopic virus has paralyzed us. And an ancient sin threatens to undo us. Those of us who'd hoped racism was fading were convinced otherwise. An officer's knee on the neck of a black man activated a subterranean anger. A volcano spewed into the streets of many cities. The entire world seems wrapped in winter. We are all searching for springtime. Winters are a part of life, some personal, some global, but all are powerful. Try as we might to bundle up and lean into the wind, the hardiest among us can fall. The wind is too strong, nights are too long, and the question is all too common: will this winter ever pass? You wonder, don't you wonder, if you will survive this? If so, God has a 6-letter word of encouragement for you. Esther. The book that bears her name was written to be read in wintertime, written for the emotionally weary, written for the person who feels outnumbered by foes, outmaneuvered by fate, and outdone by fear. It's as if God, in His kind providence, heard all the prayers of all the souls who have ever been stuck in an Arctic February. To every person who has longed to see a green sprig on a barren branch, He says, "Follow me. I want you to see what I can do." He escorts us to the front row of a grand theater and invites us to take a seat. He nods at the symphony conductor. The baton is lifted, the music begins, the curtain opens, and we are eyewitnesses to a triumph of divine drama. The setting is the city of Susa in 5th century B.C. Persia, modern-day Iran. The empire was to its day what Rome was to the 1st century. During the reign of Darius I, also known as Darius the Great, 522 to 486 B.C., it controlled more than 2.9 million square miles. The empire consisted of roughly 44% of the world's population, an estimated 50 million people. It stretched some 4,464 miles from what is now Punjab, India, to Khartoum, Sudan. To get the scope of it, walk from Los Angeles to Atlanta, turn around, and walk back to L.A. Or, if you prefer, duplicate the United States map, set the two copies side by side, and you get a feel for the breadth of the Persian Empire. The cast consists of a memorable quartet of characters. Xerxes, the king, had a thirst for wine, a disregard for women, and convictions that changed with the weather. He ruled over Persia from 486 to 465 B.C. His name in Hebrew was Ahasuerus, which, pronounced correctly, sounds like a good sneeze. For that reason, his name in Greek, Xerxes, will be my choice. Besides, any name that makes double use of the letter X is fun to write. The book of Esther portrays him as a wimp, an accomplished drinker, but not much of a thinker. He was most comfortable holding a goblet and delegating decisions. The story attributes to him no profound thoughts or statesmanlike decrees. Catch him in the right mood, and he'd agree to genocide. At least that was the experience of Haman, the villain in our story. His name sounds like hangman, which is convenient, because this tyrant was all about death. He was a wealthy and influential officer in the cabinet of Xerxes. His jet was private, his wardrobe was tailored. He got manicures on Mondays and played golf with Xerxes on Thursdays. He had the ear of the king, the swagger of a pimp, and the compassion of Hitler. Yes, that's accurate. We see a lot of Adolf and Haman. Both demanded to be worshipped. Both were intolerant of subversion. And both set out to exterminate the entire Jewish race. Can't you almost hear Hitler saying what Haman said? Then Haman said to King Ahasuerus, "There is a certain people scattered and dispersed among the people in all the provinces."